Next little tidbit. If you were not already sick and tired of Kojima talking about things that don't really make sense, but acting as though he's a savant, then buckle up. We're about to head into a new wave. Yong Ya, I'm sure, is quite stimulated at this moment. Basically, what he said is that one of his new games is, quote, almost like a new medium. If you remember, this is very similar to what he said about Death Stranding, where he said it was basically like a new genre entirely. Turns out that genre was UPS delivery. Who knew that we needed it? But who knows? Apparently, it's a new medium. It's almost like a new medium, he said, quote, if this succeeds, it will turn things around, not just in the game industry, but in the movie industry as well. I don't know what that even means. So reiterating that's completely fresh technology and a new concept, Kojima said that he'd perhaps have a more commercial success if he wasn't the first person to create new things, as usually the second or third person to attempt something is the one who can make it work in an everyday setting. Quote, for the first person, everything is hard, but I want to be the first. I want to keep being the first. Like the whole idea of strand games has been around, I think, like since, honestly, even Dark Souls did it with the like messages on the floor where community members could tell you like, hey, go up over here, or secrets beyond, and then you knock down the invisible wall and stuff like that. It's basically a strand game. That was the idea behind it, is that players help each other. Real novel concept, dude. Like, again, I like me some Death Stranding. I play it casually on rainy days or while I'm taking a dump, but I'm not going to pretend as though it's some breathtakingly amazing new idea, because it's not, you know? He's very egotistical. Well, just this statement alone is just a little cringe, if I'm being real. It's a little cringe. Just a little bit cringe. Because he's like, I want to be the first. I will make this sacrifice for you. I'm willing to do this for you, everybody. You don't need to thank me. You don't need to thank me. I just want to say thank you to myself because I'm so great. It's just kind of cringy, you know, but whatever. Whatever. If it floats its boat, whatever. So he said, it's a completely new game that no one has ever experienced or seen before. I've waited very long for the day when I could finally start to create it. So apparently it's using some new tech that he has been waiting on for a long time. And now they have the tech, and so he can make it. I don't know. I'm not the type, like, I honestly don't think I've ever seen Kojima make something that is so novel and crazy that I assume brilliant genius savant. Done. I don't think I've ever seen him do anything quite like that. I know other people do think that, but I'm just not there. I'm not there. I think he's a good developer. He's a good developer. His issue, though, is that he thinks he's way better than everybody around him. So you end up in situations like in Death Stranding where there's 35-minute long cutscenes that are agonizing, where nothing is said because it's nonsense. And I can still enjoy the part of the game that's fun while still acknowledging there are huge parts of it that are just gobbledygook, you know? So who knows? Maybe this will be the time. This will be the game where I'm like, oh my God, Kojima, praise be upon him.